many of my speeches, what I do is I outline my history in business. And very briefly, most of the time, for almost 40 years, I was a consultant who would go to companies, and my job was to go there, fix a problem, and go home. And the reason I was hired was because they were unable to solve their problem. And these were Fortune 1000, Fortune 500 companies. I got used to the idea that those people aren't going to like me, because when I go there, I am pointing out that they failed. People don't like you when you do that. And very often while I was there, I had to point out, you were part of the problem. And they didn't like that. But my job was to fix the problem and get out, and that's what I did. That is my philosophy. That's why I am running for office here, is I don't mind people not liking me. I will look them in the eye and stand my ground. And that's what I'm so sick of in people who start out as good people when they're here. And when they get elected, they get up there and they are changed. One of the things you don't have to worry about is me being changed by the need to be liked, because I got used to the idea that some people don't like me, and they haven't liked me for 40 years, and there are going to be people who don't like me the day I die. But I do what I believe is right. Years ago, when I was married, had 3 children, no money, I had a job, and I worked for Braniff Airlines. And my boss told me to do something, and I thought it was wrong, and I said, no, I won't do it. And my boss said, I will fire you if you don't do it. And I said, well, then you have to fire me, because I won't do it. And he fired me. And that's not because I had money and I could afford it. It's because I just don't give in. And that's why I want to go to Washington. I'm not giving in to liberals. I don't want to use the really bad word. I detest them. They're trying to destroy the country that's given all of us so much, the country that I was in the Air Force to serve, the country that I believed in, and nothing about them is forgivable. I don't forgive them for it. I want to defeat them. Period.
Al, do you have a website if the audience want to learn more about you, they can visit?
Yeah, you got cards in the back there. I've got those little push cards. You can take one up, ALLEE, A-L-L-E-E. And if you go to alleeforcongress.com, you will go to my website. I think you'll find my website is different from any other candidates you've ever seen. I've got stuff on there you've never seen before, because I believe it's really